rising, my melanated people, God's people. Man, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and you need to be out there loving, living, and enjoying life. I wanted to talk to you today, melanated people, about how our mind is truly supposed to work. Our mind is supposed to be a computer that constantly takes in everything around it, visualizing it, seeing it down to the last little minute detail. But because we are brought up in schools, and because we are brought up indoors, those observation skills are greatly lagging and greatly missing. Because if you think back, a indigenous Black Indian living on the plains had to wake up in the morning and just naturally look and see what was going on with the weather. He could tell the weather by how the birds were reacting, how all the animals were reacting, by which direction the wind was blowing, by how the clouds looked, what color they were, how they were moving, which direction they were moving. All of this, he would get up and look up and take that in seconds and know exactly what the weather for the day was going to be. Didn't need a weatherman. Didn't need a weather station or a weather channel. All this stuff we need because our powers of observation have been greatly compromised. Now, there's a spiritual principle out there that a lot of spiritualists know about. And that spiritual principle is that in order to keep balance of light and dark, of truth and lie, there's got to be both. There's got to be them. The powers that be, even though they have more information than we have and know how the spiritual things work, and they know all these things that we don't know, they have to put it out there for us to see. They don't have to tell us that this is what it is, but they just have to put it out there. And especially on the big items out there. Now, how do you know this is a big item about the powers of observation? They have always had a book or a TV show out there that deals with the powers of observation. Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew, Sherlock Holmes, The Mentalist, Monk, Psych. These are TV shows. They all deal with the powers of observation. And if you go back, you will find that usually with every TV generation, there's one. There's a show out there that's doing that. Okay? Right now, they're coming up with a new one. The tall black guy off of Law and Order. He's got a show about logical thinking, critical thinking skills, and things like this. This is the way the mind was meant to work. Is that you walk into a room, you read the energies, you read the people's body language and their faces, you read, the pictures around on the wall, If you want to know, are they a close family? Are they standing close together when they take family portraits, or everybody got a little space between them? Are they hugging? Everybody look happy, or everybody looks sad, or half the people look sad, or just one looks sad? All of these things tell you things. And then you have to trust your inner self to process this. So get in the comments below. Tell me what you think about the way we think and how we're supposed to think. Be blessed, my melanated people. God loves you. I love you. Touch feet to soil. Take in sunlight. But most of all, love your melanated self, melanated people.